going on, everybody? Josh here, on my way to work. Give it a minute here for the audiences to populate on all of the channels. I'm live on all of the channels right now, on our Facebook, on our Periscope, and also on our YouTube, because I feel that this is a very important message that needs to get out there. Hopefully you guys can hear me on YouTube and Periscope. I'm not sure if you're able to or not, because I cannot see any of the comments from that yet. Okay, so let's give it a few more minutes, guys. Make sure that you hit that share button, that retweet button. Share it to all of your favorite social media. Don't worry, guys, I'm not paying attention to any comments anyway, because I am driving, but this is the only opportunity I have right now to go live and talk about this. So there's been a lot of frustration, not only from people on our page, but a lot of other pages. It seems to be the same frustration that everyone is having, which is the fact that, the way I understand it, are people having a difficult time knowing about events that are happening in their area. Okay, I believe this is streaming okay on all of the sites. I don't know, but we're gonna find out. If anybody's able to check on the YouTube and let me know, that'll be great, as well as Periscope. But anyway, so it's time for us to organize, guys. It's time for us to organize. I truly believe that there are many people out there, because we've received many messages from people who want to show up to events, but just are unaware of events in their city, their state, whatever the case is. And so I am actively working in combination with someone to create a Patriot Media website. Okay, now within this website, there's going to be many factors involved here. There's going to be message boards, okay, and people are going to have to take it upon themselves to post things that they know of in their areas, and the individuals are going to have to vet them. I do not have the staff or the people available to vet all of the events. We will highlight some of the larger events on the page. I do have somebody who's going to be working on it, but the bottom line here is that we are working on having a website, Americanbrand.org. Yeah, I've seen that. But the thing is, well, we'll choose to be able to go on there. Lisa, it's going to be moderated. We are going to have it moderated, and we're going to be able to find out people by IP addresses. So if they are causing problems, whatever the case is, however they're doing it, they will be banned from the page, okay? There is a group going to St. Augustine today. That is correct, St. Augustine, Florida. And there was some post on Patriot Media in regards to that event, because they need people to show up. As you can tell, I am on my way to work. I can't do it. Yes, there are other groups out there, but there is not the movement is very fragmented, guys. The movement is very fragmented. Everybody wants to have their own group. Some people want to be the individuals who are famous, or whatever the case is, or why they're doing it, I don't know. But there does not seem to be a central place where people are able to get the information that's needed for people who can show up to these things to actually go out and show up. And after the fact, they are saying, hey, like, we didn't know. If we would have known, we would have shown up. We've gotten many messages from people like that. So that's why I'm undertaking this, okay? If I don't do it, then who will? You know, I cannot expect on someone else to go ahead and do these things and expect that the next guy is going to do them. So here at Patriot Media, we are in the process of setting up a website. There will be message boards. There will be places to post events where people can communicate back and forth, work out carpools, whatever you guys want to do, however you want to do it, we're going to have that. We're going to take it old school, guys, message boards. You know, I'm not going to allow Facebook to dictate to us what information we can and can't get out there. I'm not going to allow them to censor us. I'm not going to allow any of the social medias to censor us. And I'm going to do everything I can within my power to make sure that the information that needs to get out there gets out there. Okay, that is going to be one of the major focuses of the website. There will also be other things listed on the website as well. We will have different areas. Periscope just freezes. Yeah, well, I mean, I don't know. I'm working on it, guys. I'm working on it, okay? I do not have the funds available to pay for services, so I'm spending very minimal right now to try to be able to live stream on all of the services. Infinity SN. Yeah, Don, you know, I mean, I've heard some negative things about that already. Like I said, I'm a skeptic of it. I don't really know the guy. I've gotten some negative reports from people who, that there's a lot of security issues with it, and they're asking for a lot of information in order to be able to sign up. So I'm a skeptic. I'm joining it. I'm going to check it out, but I'm like I said, I'm very, very skeptical of Infinity SN. I've always said that I'm skeptical of Infinity SN. Steven has reached out through posts and whatnot, but I'm very, very skeptical. We're going to see what happens. So this is very, very important. You guys need to share this. People need to know that there's going to be a website where they can come to a central location to find out this information, because the left, the one thing about the left is they're very, very organized and they have a lot of funding. We don't have that. And I have to say, I'm not going to sit here and bash anyone, but there are a lot of big figures within the conservative parties that have plenty of money. Okay, they've got plenty of money, and I don't understand why a website like this hasn't already existed. So I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it to the best of my ability in conjunction with other people who are willing to donate their time and their services to do this right now. You know, and unfortunately, I see the comment here about the Patriots being divided. We've always been divided, and I've said from a long time, there are people in this movement who appear to be in it for the right reasons, but are not in it for the right reasons, and they make it all about them. Patriot Media is not about me, it's not about Billy, it's not about Doc, it's not about any one individual. It's about the message and getting the information out there so that we can actually win this battle, because that's exactly what it is. It's a battle. We have many, many people on the left who have, like I said, have massive amounts of funding, who are very, very organized. So we got to do the same thing, guys, you know, and I'm not expecting any one individual to do that. I'm expecting that we as a group do that. And one way that you could do that is through the Patreon, because I'm going to do everything I can to try to further this, because I don't see anyone else spearheading this in the way in which I feel it needs to be done. Now, my ideas could be wrong, okay? My ideas could be wrong, and they might not turn out to be exactly how I intended. But I'm gonna give it a try, guys. I'm gonna give it a try, because you know what? I don't see anyone else doing this, okay? I agree that all groups need to come together as one, but there are some people who insist on having the limelight, and they don't want anyone else to be a part of that. This has happened with multiple people in the movement, and it's unfortunate. You know, I guess everyone is trying to cover their home area, but because we cover a lot of things from the South, guys. I mean, we're from Southern areas, and so us as people who are support, you know, Southern heritage, Southern history, and what's going on to us, we're being attacked heavily over here. Look, the West Coast is always the same garbage, because you got a bunch of liberals, okay? You got a bunch of liberals that have overrun all those states, and they're battling them, and you know, I wish them the best, but until these idiots in the states realize to stop voting in these clowns, it's going to continue. So you guys got to make sure to share this. I'm intending to try to create a website where everybody can come together to find the information that they need, so as individuals they can come out in person, meet other patriots, meet other people in this movement, so that we can band together in our local areas. I'm not trying to make some militia force. I'm not trying to do anything like that. I'm not. That's not what I'm doing. I believe in the power of a person, that a person can have an effect on another person, and that a person can affect another person, and I'm a firm believer of that. This is to empower the individual patriots out there who want to come out and be a part of this stuff and have not been able to because they don't know the information, okay? We're always going to have people who can't make it to these things, like myself. I'm not able to make it to all of them, so I'm completely sympathetic and understanding of all the people who legitimately are not able to make it out to events. That to me, I completely understand that. But there are many, many people who either don't know the information, who haven't shown up, or who, for whatever reason, have not shown up because they're scared. I don't know. I mean, there's too many people in this country for me to be able to paint everyone with the broad brush. There's many different reasons, and I'm trying to tackle one of them, which I feel is a big one, which is that people just don't know the information. So we at Patriot Media are trying to do that, okay? Yes, we are a media organization where we're trying to show you what's going on, but at the same time, we're trying to further this movement to empower more individual patriots to show up and go out there, okay? I handle things a little bit differently than some other people. I really try to focus on a positive message and bringing it in a positive way, and I truly try to give people the benefit of the doubt, and I believe that there are a lot of people who just don't know what's going on. So that's what we're going to try to do, and I need everybody who has not already become a patron for $1 a month, guys. Go patreon.com/Patriot Media. This is what's going to help us get the things that we need to further this, because I don't see anyone else doing this. And you know what? I hope to God that one of these people in the conservative movement that have tons of money decides to see what we're doing and wants to back us. You know what? But that hasn't happened yet. And I mean, and I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to call anyone out, but all these TV personalities and all these people, they get paid millions and millions of dollars a year, you know, and what are they doing besides really, you know, yeah, they're getting information out there, but they're essentially just a talking head, just a mouthpiece. They're not backing anybody in this Patriot movement to try to actually fight this stuff on the front lines. We are. I mean, you see what Billy's out there doing. You see, you know, Kool-Aid and Johnny Tiny Threeper making posts about things in St. Augustine. We're trying to actually make a difference out there, and I appreciate all of the people who are the talking heads who do all this stuff, but they need to step it up, guys. They need to step it up, because they have the ability to fund not only me, but other groups, other things. I mean, we could really take this to the next level, but that's what it takes. It takes what it takes. It takes time, it takes money, and believe me, if we had that ability, this would be on a whole nother level. So I need everybody to get behind us. And if you're not able to do that, then you know, share the post, do whatever you can do as an individual. I'm trying to focus on the individuals here, guys, okay? I'm not busting heads, James. If you don't like it, press the X and jump out, brother. I'm not here to please you. I'm here to get a message out, and what I'm saying is completely legitimate, okay? I'm not bashing anybody. I'm saying simply that there are people who want to come out and don't know the information, and that's what I'm trying to do. If you don't like my message, then leave. Then leave. I'm not bashing any one individual person, but there are people in this who are conservatives who do have the ability to back